Each year, as Remembrance Day rolls around, we have a special ceremony here in the council chambers, and it seems that our country's historic mission has been to come to the selfless aid of both our friends and complete strangers. For much of the 20th century, Canada seems to have been torn in two different directions. We seem to be part of the old world, yet we had an address in the new one. Our purely voluntary contribution to the cause of freedom, 2 world wars, was perhaps the greatest of any democracy. Almost 10% of Canada's entire population of 7 million people served in the armed forces during the First World War, and nearly 60,000 of them died. The great Allied victories of 1918 were spearheaded by Canadian troops, perhaps the most capable soldiers in the entire British order of battle. The Second World War proved to be a rerun. The Canadian Navy began the war with a half a dozen vessels and ended up policing nearly half the Atlantic against U-boat attacks. More than 120 Canadian warships participated in the Normandy landings, during which 15,000 Canadian soldiers went ashore on D-Day alone. Canada finished the war with the 3rd largest Navy and the 4th largest Air Force in the world. We Canadians proudly say of ourselves that 1% of the world's population has provided 10% of the world's peacekeeping forces. Canadian soldiers in the past half-century have been the greatest UN peacekeepers, or the greatest peacekeepers on Earth. 39 missions on UN mandates and 6 non-UN peacekeeping duties, from Vietnam to East Timor, from the Sinai to Bosnia. It is in this way for which we Canadians should be proud, yet honor comes at a high cost. In peace, sons bury their fathers. In war, fathers bury their sons. This past year, more grieving Canadian families know that cost all too tragically well. As we remember now those who have made the supreme sacrifice that we might enjoy our freedom, let us also remember those serving our country now. May they be successful in bringing peace to that troubled area, and we ask for their safe return home. Councillor Clark.
Your Worship, I would ask everyone to rise for 2 minutes of silence, please.
I left, quick mark.